from the title, this video is all about how to make your wig look as natural as possible. I'm going to be giving you my little tips that I use, the products that I use, and also showing you how I do that. But before we get into this video, we have a couple of housekeeping things. I need you to go ahead and turn on that, or turn on your post notification, and then also hit that subscribe button so that you know when we drop our new video, our next video. And let me first apologize for my absence. I got married like 3 months ago, so life has just been very hectic. Trying to plan a wedding and like a 400 something wedding, it just was a lot. Your girl needed some time off to focus. But I'm back and better than ever, right? So let's just go ahead and get started, and here we go. Okay guys, so my first expert tip is to make sure you choose, I can't even talk, that you choose a great lace. So most wigs are going to come with Swiss lace, which is very durable, as like the #1 selling lace. But then you have like subsectors of like Swiss lace, right? So my expert opinion is to buy either HD lace or transparent lace. Now, sometimes you'll see HD transparent lace. Technically what it should be, HD lace that has no pigment to it. But if you just have straight transparent lace, it is just Swiss lace. It's just not tinted any color. It's transparent. But great HD lace is, it's going to be thinner and it's going to be undetectable. So when you think of lace for your wigs, you think of a grid, right? Up and down, left to right, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. So on an HD lace, the grids are gonna be smaller, and so you won't be able to see it. Yeah, up close, you gotta understand, guys, you know, what you see on social media or on television is one thing versus with your real eyes, right? But if you're looking for a very, very natural look, or you want your wig to look as natural as possible, you want to make sure that you invest in HD lace. So here's a picture of the two laces side by side. As you can see, the HD lace, the grids are a lot smaller and the lace is very thin and it's very delicate. With the transparent lace, the lace is a little bit thicker, the grids are a little thicker, but the lace has no pigment. And remember, rule of thumb, you want your lace to match your complexion, not your hair. The lace is meant to lay on your skin and is not meant to be all up in your hair, and then you trying to match this light lace to your dark hair, okay? My next expert tip is going to be lace color, right? So you want to make sure that, like I said earlier, your lace is gonna match your complexion. So there's a couple of ways that you can get your lace to perfectly match your complexion. #1, lace tints, right? Lace tints are everywhere. You have mousse, you have sprays, you have aerosol. My favorite lace tint is True Match Lace Concealer. I like it because it's lasts, right? So once you spray it on there and you allow it to dry, they even have a brush that you can purchase. It just absorbs into the lace and it really truly gives you a true match to your complexion. Also, I like the undertones of the colors. A lot of time lace tints can be very orange, and I'm not orange. Okay, I'm more olive, right? So they have a lot of variety, and I think they have 4 different colors, and then they're buildable. The other way that you can color your lace is with your foundation or your makeup. You basically apply a little bit onto your brush, and then you just paint the inside of your lace with your foundation, and there you go. The only thing that I don't like about using your foundation, if you do plan on gluing your wig down with some type of wig adhesive, most makeups, unless they're powders, but most liquid makeups have oil in them. And sometimes when the oil mixed with the glue, it breaks down your bond, and so therefore your bond doesn't hold as long. So you can figure out which one works best for you, but they're basically going to give you that true match that you're looking for, right? Because you want to remember, your lace is supposed to match your skin, not your hair, okay? All right, guys, so my next expert tip is going to be wig caps, right? So as you can see, I have on this lovely wig cap. Another way you can get a wig cap if you don't purchase a wig cap is go get you some pantyhose, right? Sheer is best, right? Wig caps, basically, it protects your hair, and especially if you're wearing a wig and you have hair underneath. The thing that the wig cap does is when you part your hair, if your wig is partable, it looks like your scalp. And so that's the thing that you want to recreate, that when you have a part, that it looks like your scalp. Now, whether you do the whole ball cap method, that's up to you. Some people, especially beginners, they're like, this is too much. I just want to slap this wig cap on and put it on. But that is how you're going to make your wig look very natural, is wearing a wig cap that matches closely to like your scalp or even your complexion. So like, obviously this is lighter than my complexion. If I wanted to, I can take a little bit of my powder foundation and I can put it all on the cap. The other thing that you can do is you can tint your wig cap too as well. You can use your True Match lace tint and you can spray it on there and tint it to match your complexion too as well. So that would be tip number 3, right? So let's keep moving. Okay, so here comes the fun part, the installation. I'm actually gonna put my wig on for you guys. As you can see, I have no wig on, but I wanna show you how I install my wig so you can see the products that I use, the tools that I use, just to really make my wig look extremely natural. I am gonna be doing a glueless method. I'm gonna be using a spray adhesive, or it's kind of like a hairspray. So I'm gonna be using that to glue my wig down because I don't plan on wearing this wig for long, and I'm giving my natural hair some time to breathe at nighttime. So keep watching, here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you on this wig. This is my older wig. So normally, just to make sure that you guys understand that normally it comes with lace, right? And you would cut the lace off. So when cutting the lace off, you want to do like some craft scissors. Sometimes they have like these scissors, as you can see. I don't know if you can see, but they're like beveled. So they're like curved. So they're really good like if you want to get close to the hairline. But you want to make sure that you cut in this jagged motion. You never just want to cut straight across because that's going to really make your wig look like a wig, right? The other thing that you want to do, and I'll post these videos because I have videos on how to cut your lace, how to tweeze, and all that stuff. But this is more like an installation type video, but all of those videos will be below, or I'll put them across here so that you can see. But you want to make sure that you customize the hairline by tweezing, and you just want to kind of pull back a little bit and just keep going. But this wig has already been that way. I've already done it, so I'm just gonna go in and maybe tweeze a little bit in my part because I want my part to be defined, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so if you want more detailed videos, go look at my channel. They're there, they'll be below, or I'll put them up here somewhere on how to cut your lace as well as how to customize your hairline. So after we've done that, we got all of that, we looking good, we looking Gucci, right? If you're reinstalling, most likely you're gonna have to kind of retrim your lace because you're gonna have like some little curl ups. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm just gonna retrim my lace, and I might do this again after I get it on, right? Because if I didn't get it glued down, I don't want to be that girl whose lace is rolling. So that's why I really like these bevel scissors, because I'm able to get really close and not worry about cutting myself. So just want to make sure that I'm prepping my wig. All right, you're gonna see it right there. Okay, never straight across. Remember, jagged, jagged, jagged edge. Okay, anyways, so this lace is tinted. This is actually this is actually transparent lace. This is not HD lace. So this is transparent lace. So I'm gonna be using a couple of things. I'll just really go over the products as I use them because it's not a lot of products, but it's enough products, okay? So First thing I always want to do is I want to use my Renew by Lavish. So this is a dry conditioning mist, and this is just going to help with those little frizz and flyaways and just hydrate the wig. Because this hair was naturally blonde, but then I colored it this paprika color. And if you want to see how I color this wig, I think I have a video up on this color. But yeah, I'm just going to comb this through so that, you know, there's no tangles in the wig. Okay. So, main focus is what I'm focused around this hairline. So my next product I'm gonna use is the Perfect by Lavish. It's our shimmering polish. So this one's gonna just tame even more of the frizz and give it really a polished look. The best thing about this, if you use it on your curly hair, it doesn't make it crunchy if you decide to then like flat iron that curly hair. So next, I'm going to use my hot comb. Sorry, guys. I'm going to use my hot comb, and I am going to lift it up by the lace or by the hair and really press it back. And these, I have baby hair, but I think I'm not going to use the baby hair today. So that's just getting all of that baby hair out of the way for my application, because you don't want to have a bunch of baby hair stuck in your glue or your adhesive or whatever you're gonna use. That just doesn't look natural. Just a bunch of mushed up baby hair. Okay, before I put this on again, I just learned this trick recently from a very good stylist. I think she used Pump It Up, or she might have used Design Essential, but I think Pump It Up stinks. So I'm using a finishing spritz by Design Essential. And the reason that I like this is because it does give it hold around the hairline, but if I don't want that much hold, I can just kind of rub it and it goes away. So I'm just gonna spray this just around the hairline, because like we said, we want this hairline portion to be flat. Go back in with our hot comb, and this is gonna give you that nice hump. You see how that's sticking out? I can come right on top where the part is and do the same thing. And I like to do this not on my head because the vapors from the hairspray can burn you. So I recommend not doing this on your head. The best thing with the hot comb is it really, like any like lumpy wig, it is going to make it not look lumpy. So I'm just like pressing this lump down in the back that I had in this wig. So we have all that. Everything looks good. Then I want to go ahead and curl my wig up. So I'm gonna just do that off camera because it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now we have her curled up. I might curl her some more, but I always want to add a little shine. So I'm using my shimmering polish by Lavish. Perfect, make it perfect. I'm gonna rub it in the palm of my hand, start at the base, turn around so y'all can see. And this just helps with those flyaways, those stubborn flyaways. And it gives the hair shine, and it just finishes your look, right? Okay. So I just wanted to show y'all that like right now, like the hairline is a little crunchy. We don't want that. So I'm just gonna like comb it out. That's why I like the Design Essential. So now it's like soft, but it's back where I want it to be. So that when I apply this, we're actually going to kind of make you cascade. Yeah, there we go. So that when I apply this to my head, I think she looks pretty decent, right guys? Kind of a messy wave. She's not looking all crunchy. Always want to finish it off with a little bit of finishing spray. So this is from Chi, the Royal Treatment. It smells really good. So I love this, this hairspray. Just minimum hold. Want your curls to hold, right? All right, so we finished styling. Now time to put this bad boy on. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my foundation powder or a powder and a little brush. This brush is from Morphe. It's the M536. And I'm gonna just put it all across my hairline or on the cap. Because remember, when we part, we want it to look like skin, okay? So we got that all on there, right? You know, close enough is good. Focus right here on that band. That's why a lot of times when people do it, they take the band off because the band is always so like light. Okay, so that's good. So now we are going to install our unit. Be right back. Okay, so let's move this thing back because we don't want to look crazy. All right. And I am going to use some alligator fingers. And I'm gonna push this back. Sorry if you hear that noise in the back. It is the AC because it got hot up here. That sunlight is a beast. So I'm gonna be using the EB or Eben, the Wonder Lace Bond Spray. It says it is an adhesive, but it's pretty much the same ingredients as like a hairspray. But don't use this as a hairspray. Use it for what it's meant to be used for. I love it. It comes in a travel. I love it. So I am going to make sure that I put the hair up. The other thing that I'm gonna be using is an elastic band. You can do a 1 inch. I think this is 2 inches, but just make sure that it's enough so that you don't get a headache, okay? So we've already kind of like pushed all of the hair out the way, because remember what I said, you don't want a bunch of hair just up, okay? So I am going to go move this back just a smidge so I can see what I'm doing. This is kind of hard, like with the phone, okay? So if it starts to come down, don't worry, you can get it off with water. Okay, so I'm not spraying it on the lace, I'm spraying where I want the wig to adhere. And this is my first application. Okay, so once I got it on there, I'm gonna tilt back a little bit. Put the wig where I want it to sit. See, I'm running right here, that's fine. Bam, bam, we're here. I am gonna go extra on top here. Right here. Then I'm gonna put this on and I'm gonna leave it on for about 5 minutes this time. And then you can clean up like whatever the spillage is. It's real easy. Just a little water and a towel. But this is going to melt the lace into your skin. I'm gonna keep that up. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken this off and it's pretty much down. The only thing that always happens to me is I have to redo my sides, and I actually lifted this one up because I want to move it a little bit forward. So I'm gonna take my spray yet again. This time I'm gonna just go under a little bit and you can use a blow dryer, right? And like let that get sticky and then like press it down. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm lazy when it comes to things like that. But it is definitely something you can do and just kind of let it get sticky, because then you can make sure that it's exactly where you want it to be. It's optional, but I'm not about to do that. So I'm gonna put this wig on like this. I'm gonna spray a little bit right on top, okay? And then I'm gonna put this band on and go about my day. And normally, like if I have my mirror, I kind of like, I can get my finger under here. I normally like pull this a little forward. I'm making a mess right now. Pull this a little bit forward and then go. It's probably gonna be some hair caught in that one, so I have to fix that one, but it's cool. All right, so we're here and we're gonna let it dry. Be right back. So as you can see, the wig is on, the adhesive worked perfectly, and then you can just go back if you don't want baby hair, comb it, back. I'm not a baby hair person, but if you wanted to, then you could pull out your baby hair and gel it down. But I don't really care for baby hair. It's just me, but you do you. And then you're just gonna comb out your do. Okay, so the last thing that you want to do, if you need to, I honestly don't think I need to do it with this wig, but if you're like a person that like obsess over things and like, oh my gosh, I can see the grids. I wear too many wigs to obsess over that. But you can use like a powder. My suggestion is a powder, not a liquid, because the powder is gonna kind of give it like a blurry effect. So you just would take like your fluffy brush and you would just put it in the hairline, okay? Or, you know, wherever you want to. I would suggest not putting it in the hairline because sometimes when powder mixes with the adhesive, it kind of turns the lace a little too dark. I would just put it just in your part if you do have a part. Okay guys, so that concludes this video. Hopefully you thought this was a great video, and hopefully you too can achieve a very natural looking wig. It's very simple. It's very easy, guys. Just take your time and be patient with yourself, especially if you're learning. I would love to connect with you guys outside of YouTube. So if you would like, let's follow each other on all social media platforms. You can follow me at Lavish Locs Hair, or you can follow my personal page at Lavishly Jessica. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and since you made it this far, clearly you like something. So give this video a thumbs up, and I thank you in advance. Remember, at Lavish Locs Hair, we create lavish, luxurious wigs personalized just for you with your needs in mind. And remember that you're gonna feel confident, you're gonna feel beautiful, you're gonna save time. So let me be your guide on this wig journey. Thank you so much for watching us. Be safe, be blessed, and stay lavish. Bye.